On the morning of May 10, Sam Heughan, the famous star of Outlander, officially broke his weeks-long silence with the international media. In a live interview with Scottish Heritage magazine, Sam not only shared about his new film project, but also unexpectedly mentioned the upcoming sacred appearance in his life, something that left the audience speechless. "I never thought I would say this in public, but I am preparing to become a father. That feeling has completely changed me, deeply, quietly, and responsibly." That seemingly simple statement quickly spread across social media platforms. Fans exploded with joy, believing that this was an indirect confirmation of recent speculations surrounding the relationship between Sam and Caitriona Balfe, his close co-star, who is also pregnant, amid the admiration and curiosity of the public. But before the joy could subside, a move from Caitriona Balfe made everything confusing, vague and full of confusion. A confusing move, and no explanation. Just hours after Sam's interview was published, Caitriona's personal Instagram account, where she often shares pictures of her work, nature and thoughts on life, was suddenly switched to private mode. All posts in the past 3 months, including the attention-grabbing images of her pregnancy, were hidden or completely deleted. Not stopping there, fans quickly realized that Caitriona had unfollowed Sam Heughan on Instagram. A small action, but in the modern media world, it carries the weight of a declaration. On Twitter, the hashtag #Caitriona unfollow Sam quickly climbed to the top of trends in the UK, France and the US in just 2 hours. Major fan pages such as Outlander Updates, Heughan Balfe Global, and even media outlets such as ET Canada and People magazine have all asked the question: what's going on between Sam and Caitriona? Silence and hypothesis. Neither Sam nor Caitriona have commented since then. When contacted, Caitriona's representative responded briefly, "Ms. Balfe is pregnant and wishes to be given complete privacy." However, this silence has not stopped the wave of speculation. In the fan community, 2 main opinions have begun to form. They had internal conflicts. Some believe that Sam's public announcement of fatherhood without prior agreement with Caitriona was a rash act. Many point out that during more than 10 years of working together, the two have always had absolute consensus on how to protect their privacy. Sam's crossing the line this time may have left Caitriona feeling betrayed. This is the first step in a grand publicity strategy. Another group believes that everything is carefully calculated. Caitriona's hidden actions may just be the first step to an official announcement, perhaps in Vogue magazine, or an in-depth video interview with Vanity Fair. Whichever theory is correct, fans agree. The love story, if there is one, between Sam and Caitriona has never been more complicated. A quiet photo in the storm. Amid the chaos on social media, a fan account captured a photo of Caitriona walking alone in Hampstead Heath Park, London. She was wearing a loose sweater, sunglasses and headphones. She held a book in her hand, Letters to a Young Poet by Rainer Maria Rilke. The photographer did not approach, just stood from a distance, and wrote in the description, "She looks peaceful, but there is something very deep in her eyes, as if she is struggling between what she wants to keep and what she wants to let go." The photo was shared hundreds of thousands of times, and most of the comments expressed sympathy. "No matter what happens, we should let her live according to her choice. No one knows the whole story, except the 2 people involved. I just hope the baby will be born in love and peace. Silence to be reborn? Perhaps, in the noisy world of celebrities, where every move is scrutinized and analyzed, choosing silence is also a strong statement." Caitriona, a woman who has gone through hundreds of roles, thousands of rumors, has always maintained her composure, intelligence and dignity. She once said in an old interview, "The truth does not need to be shouted. It just needs to be lived correctly, day by day." Is that truth gradually being revealed in the current silence? Or is this just the beginning of a new chapter, where love, misunderstanding, and choice will write the ending together? Only time will tell. and then, the world will once again be silent. To listen, 3 days after Caitriona Balfe's shocking move, the press still hasn't been able to get any official information from either side. However, early on the morning of May 13, a photo taken at Heathrow Airport once again stirred up the fan community. Sam Heughan, with a compact suitcase and a serious face, took the earliest flight from Edinburgh to London. There was no assistant, no manager, no paparazzi in advance. It seemed like he didn't want to be noticed, but his thoughtful eyes and hurried steps made people guess that this was not a normal business trip. Call rejected. A close reporter revealed that immediately after the shocking interview, Sam tried to contact Caitriona many times but received no response. A friend in the entertainment industry said, he really didn't expect Caitriona to react like that. He believed he was doing the right thing, sharing the joy and pride of fatherhood. But perhaps he forgot that control was paramount to Caitriona. Despite their long journey together, as co-stars, colleagues and perhaps more, there was always an invisible line between the two, a belief in absolute personal freedom. And perhaps this time, Sam had inadvertently crossed that line. Hampstead Heath, again. That afternoon, people caught Sam at Hampstead Heath Park, where Caitriona had appeared just a few days before. He sat alone on a bench near the lake, wearing a dark woolly hat, holding a paper coffee cup and not taking his eyes off his phone. A witness who happened to pass by recounted, he looked like he was waiting for someone. At one point I saw him stand up, take a few steps, then sit down again. It was like he was nervous about something important. And then, somehow, Caitriona appeared. She was wearing a light brown trench coat, her hair tied back, her appearance casual but sharp. She walked from a distance, her hands in her pockets. Their eyes met in that moment, no hug, no greeting. They just stood facing each other in silence. A conversation not meant for the public. No one heard what they said. No one dared to approach. Only a park ranger later confirmed, they were there for about 40 minutes. No one shouted, no one cried, but the emotion between them could be felt from a distance. When she left, Caitriona turned her back first, slowly but firmly. Sam paused for a few seconds, then walked away in the opposite direction. They weren't together. The final hint, that evening, Caitriona posted a single Instagram story, a picture of the London sunset sky, with a single quote. The silence between two people is sometimes louder than any confession. Sam, at the same time, posted a piece of music on Instagram, a sad piano piece called River Flows in You, by Yuruma, with no caption. No one said anything explicitly. No one confirmed it, but the world knew, they had just passed an important milestone. Was the meeting meant to reconcile, or to end? Was Caitriona's mysterious gesture a final message, or the beginning of a rebirth? No one knew. Only one thing is clear. The feelings between them, whether right or wrong, whether they exist or not, will always be a haunting, wordless song.